So sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale through your mouth. And relax your body. Just scan your body from head to toe and see if you're holding any stress, tension, or tightness in any part of your body. If you become aware of such stress or tension, just gently send your breath to that particular area. And just whisper, I see you. And it's okay. You can relax. Just give the gentle command that you can relax. And completely relax your body. Bring your attention to your heart space. Take a few slow and deep breaths from the heart. Inhale to the count of 5 from the heart and exhale to the count of 5 from the heart. Now generate a positive feeling in your heart. It can be a feeling of appreciation. It can be a thought of someone you love, a place that you love to visit, or a memory of joy. Anything that helps you generate a feeling of happiness with it. Feel yourself expand in this happiness. See this happiness spreading to every part of your body, to every cell in your body. Ground yourself in this energy. Go down through the soles of your feet, all the way down to the center of the earth. Ground yourself in this beautiful energy. Come back to your heart space. Connect with everybody sitting here in a circle. And let us invoke the blessings of all the divine energy around us. To dedicate this 1 hour to ourselves, to help us grow and evolve into a higher version of ourselves. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Whenever you are ready, you can slowly, gently open your eyes.
Welcome everyone to this beautiful circle.
Welcome everybody to another new moon circle. Good to see all of you as always. So today we have wisdom of the heart. So Naina is going to take us through the session today and also the process. I'll come in between with a little bit of information. So yeah, Naina, you can start.
Okay. So what we are going to discuss today is about the wisdom codes. Okay. So the name wisdom codes may be not that familiar with you all, but we are familiar with mantras, chants, hymns. We all used to do some kind of prayers in our daily life that which gives us a strength which we believe in, right? We all believe in any kind of words or prayers which can really give us a strength in our day-to-day life. We offer our kind words to others, and we also love to hear such beautiful kind words, comforting words at the time of difficulties. Words have so much power in our life. We communicate through our words. We think through words only. So, words have so much impact in our day to day life. So, wisdom codes are certain words which our ancestors have followed. They have passed on generations after generations, which carry a certain meaning. Then we are tuning into certain mantras, the energy of the mantras, when we are repeating certain chants, we may feel different, right? After some time, okay, if I am feeling so fearful, if I need some protection, there may be certain mantras which I can chant. Once I chant it for some time, after that, I may feel better. So, what's happening there? We have given certain meanings to that words. There are certain powers to that words. So when we are repeating it, we are actually tuning into that power, that wisdom behind that mantra or chants or the hymns or the words which we are using. I think most of you have attended any kind of healing sessions. So many healers are here. In EFT and in different other modalities, we use certain words to release the past. We say, it all happened in the past. It was in the past. It's over. When we say that, when we hear that, we will get a sense of idea that, oh, it all happened in the past. I don't have to hold on to it. It was in the past. And in family constellation session, we use certain words. I have seen in constellation, when the facilitators use certain words, it will immediately shift the whole energy, the energy of the entire field. So that means it has some power which can shift our entire inner reality first. So words has certain power. Okay. So our ancestors have this wisdom. And while we are tuning into these mantras or chants, we are actually tuning into this wisdom. Our ancestors used to code their wisdom in these wisdom codes, these mantras or chants, and they pass it to father to son, mother to daughter, healers to other healers, shamans to other shamans. Like this, they are passing this amazing wisdom through these words, codes, mantras, and chants. So I came to know about the wisdom codes from the teachings of Greg Braden. he has actually researched about these wisdom codes, collected so much codes from different parts of the world, from different traditions and cultures, and he has compiled it together as wisdom codes. So today, in this session, we are going to discuss about a particular wisdom code, which is the beauty prayer or the Navajo prayer, which is actually tuning into the wisdom of beauty. Okay. So there are different types of wisdom codes for fear, for protection, to see the beauty, to see the strength. So the beauty prayer is to tune into our strength, our inner strength. Okay, so in the last class, in the last session, we discussed about the Ho'oponopono prayer. Okay, so it was basically about owning our reality, owning our karma, and getting out of the victim mode to master ourselves. So when we are in a victim mode, will we be able to see anything beyond that? No, right? We will only remain as a victim. We don't see our power. Okay, so these wisdom codes actually help us to come out of this victim mode and to stand in our power. So when we hear certain words, what is happening in our body? Some comforting words, maybe a mantra or hymn or chant. What is happening in our body? We have a certain meaning associated with each words. So when we tune into that wisdom, our emotions will shift. It will create a different chemistry in our body. It will change our chemistry. Okay. So if I was fearful few minutes before or few hours before, after tuning into this wisdom, changing my chemistry, I'm now more fearful. I'm a different person. I'm chemically a different person. Right? When our chemistry changes, we become different person. We will be able to see the reality differently. We will get a different perception. Okay. So our ancestors knew this wisdom 400 years before. The science has only agreed upon it recently that there is a mind-body connection. Our emotions or our inner world creates our outer reality. But our ancestors knew this wisdom and they actually transformed their inner reality and their outer reality through this wisdom. So I just want to read about what Greg Braden said about this Navajo people, what really happened to them, and how they came uh, came with this prayer, this Navajo prayer or the beauty prayer. Okay. So I will read the exact words from Greg Braden about the Navajo community. 400 years ago, in the high deserts of the American Southwest, the great wisdom keepers of the Navajo families were tested by extremes of climate, the elements, and the warring tribes that surrounded them. Going through these extreme hardships, the Navajo realized that they must transform the power of their inner pain to endure and transcend the harsh conditions of their outer world. Their very survival depended upon learning to do so. They recognized that life's test pushed them to the greatest depths of their suffering. They also discovered that the same test revealed their greatest strength. The key to their survival was to immerse themselves fully in life's challenges rather than attempting to avoid them, and to do so without becoming lost in the experience. They had to find the emotional angers within themselves, the core beliefs that gave them the strength to endure their test, and the knowledge that a better day would follow. From this place of inner power, they had the confidence to take risks and implement the changes and to thrive in their changing world. So, listening to this story about the Naujo community, they may have faced situations around the climate, the war from neighborhood and all. But what is our reality? The situations may be different, but our experiences remains the same. We feel anxious, we feel fearful, we are angry, frustrated. The daily news, which brings us, is it bringing us peace or irritation, frustration? Yeah, our inner reality remains the same. The same which the nomads, our ancestors experienced long years back. Our inner reality remains the same. It's only the fear, it's only the anxiety. And he also says that if we narrow down all our problems, it may be jealousy, it may be anger, it may be some other emotion, but the underlying thing will only be an unresolved fear. If we narrow it down, all our problems, the underlying problem will only be fear. Our ancestors had this wisdom and they try to address this unresolved fear in each of them so that they can address a multiple problems. You don't have to heal each and everything. If we heal, if we resolve this fear, the core fear. So the Naujo prayer is actually inviting us to see things in a different way so that our inner reality, our chemistry shift. So it's a three-phrase statement. It's a three-phrase prayer. I will read it for you. The beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. These are the three phrases of beauty prayer. Now let's see what it means. The beauty that you live with means the beauty is already there. You don't have to create the beauty. It's already there. It already exists. We just have to see it. But it's our choice whether to look into that beauty, see that beauty or not. When we say beauty, beauty is a very sensual or life transforming experience. Beauty is not just to see the good, it's an experience. When we see a beautiful flower, a baby, when we see a baby, is it just the outer beauty that we see? It's something beyond, right? There is something beyond which touches really our heart. That is the real beauty. So this beauty is there in each and everything, each and every circumstances. There is this beauty. Everything may not be necessarily actually beautiful, but we can see beauty. If we look through that eyes to see the beauty, we can see beauty. And it's a choice. So what happens if we look into each and everything through that eyes? When he says that to look into the beauty in each and everything, we have to see beauty even in death. even the passing of our loved one, in extreme situations. Is it really possible for each one of us to see the real beauty in such circumstances? No, right? But if we make it a practice, we will be able to see. What I see as beauty is different from what Sri Bala says as beauty. It may be different. In the same circumstance, in the same situation, each one see beauty in different ways. But if we are ready to look into it, we can see it. When I came across this teaching, I was really doubtful. Like, is it really possible to see beauty in each and every circumstance? Okay, then I tried to see it. I took a particular situation or incident in my life, uh, and it was really a challenging situation for me. And I planned, like, okay, let me try to see, okay, what is beauty there? And surprisingly, I could see it. Then I understood. Then only I believed in it. Then I thought, like, okay, let's share it with everyone else. So if we are ready to see the beauty, we can really see the beauty in each and everything in life, even the extreme situations. Here, Greg Braden quote the example of Mother Teresa. She is the one who actually implemented it in her life. Every day, she and her other sisters from the missionaries of charity, they go into the street, very filthy street, not at all tidy, very unclean places. They go there, they see those people who are really left out from their houses, old people who are just about to leave their body actually. They deceased people, and Mother Teresa and her other sisters take them to hospitals, to their own places, and they will clean them, offer them food, wear them white robes. And they see Mother Teresa saw the beauty in such a way that all this past time they have lived life in a very miserable way. So at least for now, when they are passing to a next phase of their life or beyond life, let them pass it very smoothly. And she was seeing beauty in that, taking those people from there, taking them to hospital, taking care of them. She saw the beauty in that. And she was saying, when she went into those streets, she may see lumps of cow dung. And in that, she will look for some beautiful flower growing in that cow dung. Why she is able to see that? Because she is looking for beauty. So if we constantly try to bring this aspect into our life, even in extreme situation, it will shift our reality. It will shift the way we feel. It will shift our inner chemistry first. We may be able to see things differently. We will get different perspective. The anger, the frustration, the irritation may shift into more peace, calm, joy, and happiness. And that's what we ultimately want in our life. So, you all know about law of attraction, right? Okay. So, if we are seeing beauty in everything, if we look at from that perspective, we are seeing only beauty in everything. What will naturally come to us? Only beauty, right? Yes. So, the first phrase was the beauty that you live with. So it means there is beauty in everything. You don't have to create beauty. It already exists. We just have to see, and it is our choice. And the second phrase is the beauty that you live by. So when we start seeing this beauty in everything, it becomes our way of life. It will drive our life. So the beauty, we will live by beauty in our day-to-day life. And the third phrase, the beauty upon which you base your life. Once we start seeing the beauty, we start living by beauty. Now, our way of life is based on this beauty. It's the third phrase, the beauty upon which you base your life. Our entire life will be based on this beauty which we see. So, in the coming days, let's take it as a task. Try to see beauty in whatever things, maybe outside conflicts, maybe inner conflicts, whatever. Let's try to find this beauty in each and everything in our life. It already exists. We just have to see. And now let's take this conscious choice to bring this beauty into our life. I have heard so many people saying that I'm really upset about myself. I regret my past decisions. I feel I could have known all these things earlier. But when we are complaining all these things, do we really see that how much we have grown or how much we have evolved through that past and took decisions? The past thing we didn't know. We have grown through it, right? With each and every experience, we have grown. We have evolved to a better version of ourselves. So let's stop this complaining. We have already took a step from stepping out of the victim mode in the last full moon. So now, in this new moon, in this new moon energy, let's take a conscious step to see beauty in everything, to live by the beauty way. So in today's process, what we will be going to do is, we will combine the wisdom of the beauty prayer along with a coherence technique. Coherence technique is about activating our heart's intelligence. Sri Bhavala will be guiding us through that. So we will be guiding in the process with this wisdom code and the coherence technique. Sri, can you just brief about the coherence technique?
Yeah. I think we when we started the circle, we had done once the quick coherence technique, and that time we had briefly mentioned about it, but I don't know how many remember it. So I'll just go through it again. So this quick coherence technique was developed by HeartMath Institute, basically to tune into your heart's intelligence. Okay. So today what we did to connect as a circle is a coherence technique. So all that you need to do is take a couple of slow and deep breaths, focusing on the heart, and generate a positive feeling. Like, make a conscious effort to generate that feeling. Yeah. And you can do it as many times as you want in a day. Basically, what it does is it helps you connect to your intuition, what we call as intuition. Science calls it coherence. Because when we do that, we are getting into a space of inner harmony and peace, where your emotions, mind, body is in a state of coherence. And it helps you take decisions better. So when you are faced with confusion, when you're faced with challenges, take a step back and take a couple of slow and deep breath, like count to 5, inhale, count to 5, exhale, generate that positive feeling, and it says you can take decisions better. Because basically we are all supposed to live from the heart and connect to heart's intelligence, but we all live from the head and the ego and the mind. So this helps you calm down all that what's going on in your mind, and helps you connect to your that heart intelligence. So you all can practice it as many times as you want. And there was an additional process I saw which I thought was really helpful. Like before you connect to the heart, like take a deep breath and bring all the, like just visualize bringing all the thoughts. Like we have so many scattered, scrambled, chaotic thoughts going on in our head. Just visualize all of that coming to the center of your head with an inhalation. Exhale it and drop it into your heart. Just visualize as you exhale, you're dropping all of that thoughts into your heart. So it's basically like, and then you're cleansing that space and connecting to the intuitive space. So that's an additional step. But if you don't have time for that and you want to do something quickly, you can just do this. It puts you in a state of coherence and helps you take decisions better. And it has so many benefits. It reduces stress, it improves your immunity, it helps you sleep better. It gets rid of all the draining emotions, frustration. So it's an amazing technique. I would say practice coherence breathing every single day. If not many times, at least once or twice, once in the morning and once in the evening. Just make it part of your daily life. It's amazing to bring that inner harmony, to take better decisions, to have a better outlook, and to connect with your higher intelligence. So yeah, that's about coherence technique. So we'll be combining it with the wisdom quotes, as Naina said, for the process. So I just remember an example, like when Naina was saying, see the beauty in it. Like we in the Gulf, especially in Dubai, Sharjah, we complain so much about traffic. It's a part of everybody's conversation. Oh God, what's happened to the traffic? Everyone on the phone is part of this. So one person from Bangalore, one of my husband's friends, called up and said, you guys complain so much about the traffic. You all have a car, you all have AC, you all listen to wonderful music in the car. So he was like, and you all are sticking to the lane. There is no one cutting in. There is no two-wheelers running on top of your head. Nothing of that sort. Here in India, we are going through that. So that's when you think, yeah. And it's also a me time. Enjoy. If we can enjoy that time while you are in traffic, it's an absolutely wonderful time. Your time of music, and you're actually sitting in comfort. So when Naina was telling about that, that's exactly what I remembered. You can choose to complain about it, like every single day, but also you can choose to look at the beauty of it. It's a very organized chaos. So that's the beauty of the traffic here. So yeah, just an example. Thank you, Naina. So yeah, back to Naina.
Thank you, Sri, for sharing that wonderful example. We all go through it most of the days, right? Yes, that's the best example. Yes. Anybody else want to share something? Or else we'll go to the process.
I just wanted to ask one question, Naina. Here, Jaya here.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
When you see somebody else suffering, how can you see beauty in it? I mean, like your own suffering, you can do so many things and make yourself feel. But when you see somebody else suffering, how can you see beauty
Okay,
in it?
so leave the wisdom part or the beauty prayer part. Okay, so when you see somebody else suffering, in the healing point of view, when we see other people suffering, okay, how does that make you feel? We have to see that part. How does that make you feel? What are the thoughts which going on your head? That is the main part which you have to see. If you are taking that suffering, or if you are seeing that, that means there is a part of you which is wounded. If it is affecting you, of course you have to look into that part. What it is showing me. That is the first step. Okay, So once you have addressed that part, you will be able to see things better. Okay, so few days back, one lady was sharing me one of her experience. Her cousin called her and said that she is having a loan. Now she had taken a loan long back, but now she is not able to repay it back because she is not working right now. So she was asking for help. Okay, so at that point of time, what her cousin sister, who shared it with me, was telling that this is the situation. I want to make things clear that okay, I can help her in this way, but the thing is, I wanted her to uh, take responsibility of its own. So I am telling a particular offer, like I can help you in this way. But after that, what happened is this cousin's mother and some other person came to the situation and they just helped the other person with the whole sum of money. And this made the other person, the lady which shared with me, angry. So she was like, I was trying to help her to grow, not to go through the situation again and again. She should be able to take the responsibility of her own life. Okay, so now we are into healing and all. So I was saying like how beautifully the other lady manifested easy money. Okay, it was her manifestation. Okay, so why we have to think like she won't be able to take better responsibility in her life? Later on, she will keep on, she will be a codependent person. She will be depending financially on other people. As she is emotionally involved into it, she is not able to see different perspective. She is saying only that I was trying to help her to build a better, to be independent in the towards her future. And she is so angry that that plan is not working out and the other person chooses a different thing. But we can't take the responsibility of other people's learning. Each and everyone is going through a certain experience for a certain learning. We all say we all want to know the purpose of our life. The ultimate purpose of our life is to have certain learning. We all came here to have a learning, right? To learn certain virtues. So for that, we need certain experiences. So it's their choice. What other people, if they choose to suffer, what can we do? We can offer them help if they are ready. So each person choose to learn their lessons, to have their own learning through certain experiences. If it is making us feel so sad or complain about karma or complain about the way life is and all, we have to look into ourselves. How is it affecting me? How is it affecting me? Are we able to discern between my emotion and other people's emotions? It all comes with practice. We are all work in progress. We are learning, growing day by day. So now let's try to implement the small insight into our daily life. Yes, Swarnavishi.
Yeah, so when we see, as JCT asked, when we see others suffering, the beauty what we see is the chance, the chance for us to look into ourselves, right? And
That
cure
is
and
one
heal
thing.
ourselves. Yeah, that is one. No,
That
in
is
this
one thing.
aspect, I want.
Okay, that is one thing. But what here it's mentioned as beauty is something else. Okay, we can't say that it is this. Okay, if I give you a particular situation and ask, there are 17 people here now. Okay, 17 people see 17 beauties, not just one thing.
Okay.
It's about what we see.
Yeah. How we perceive. Yes.
Yes. It may be different. It may be
Different
different.
for the other person.
Yes, it may be different. Yes.
And also, I just want to say one point. When we see someone suffering, actually, no, giving sympathy is not how to help them. I feel.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
know. But see, when I have my daughter, when she was small, and when she gets ill, when I also get scared and I'm feeling afraid, oh, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling? I go after her and I give her sympathy. She will feel more. It's worse. She'll be feeling worse. Instead of that, my husband is just the opposite. He says, oh, it's okay. She'll be all right tomorrow, or she will be all right by evening. That is the better way to handle. So. Us also suffering will not help others.
Exactly. So when we see others suffering, are we also trying to step into that victimhood, or are
Yes.
we trying to help them from a triangle
Rescuer,
like victim?
rescuer
Yes,
mode.
rescuer. I am
Rescuer
searching.
mode.
Yes, are we operating from a rescuer mode?
Yes.
Okay.
That is very important.
In most cases, when we step out of the victim mode, most people go into either a perpetrator or into a rescuer mode.
Rescuer mode.
Yeah.
Just like it's like a triangle. It's like a
Yeah.
triangle. Victim, perpetrator, and the rescuer. Only when we step out of all these three stages,
And
the
be a
real growth
witness.
begins.
Yeah.
Yes, the real growth begins. Yeah.
Especially
Also, I
if we
just want
have
to
gone
add
through
here.
the same challenge, we have a tendency to help without them asking us.
Yes, that is rescuer mode.
Yeah, rescuer mode, yes.
Yes.
Also, what I want to just add is that if you see, like, for JHH itself, like, if you see someone that you really love suffering, the main thing is to trust their ability to come out of it themselves.
Exactly.
We don't think people have that ability, so we quickly jump in, and like when we become the rescuer,
Yes.
we just think they can't do it themselves. So basically, when we step back is when they can rise into their strength and step up. When we are there for them, they don't do it. So it's important for them to know, I am here if you really need me, but not be entangled in that space. So stay away and be there for them, but at the same time, stay detached and trust their ability to handle the situation. And they will, and everybody will. Everybody, when they really have no other option, they will rise and they will tap into their inner strength and will rise. So give them that space to do that. That's the best. And also to understand that everybody is on a different journey, right? So like there is a karmic cleansing involved when they are suffering. There are so many things that soul comes to experience. So when we interfere and help, we are actually interfering with their karma. And we are stopping their ability to cleanse and move on. So be very aware of, where you are overstepping and getting into their space and helping them. It takes a little, like Laina said, it takes a little bit of practice to, because when we are fully healed, it happens because we are wounded. The trigger comes when we are wounded. When we heal, we are able to detach ourselves from that without feeling guilty. So that's the task. So just be aware of all these spaces where you're feeling all these triggers.
And also, when we have stepped out of our victimhood and we have really touched our power, we can see the power in each and every one around us. We don't see them as victim. So if somebody is projecting their victimhood, see how it is affecting. The best method is how it is affecting me. What this situation is showing me. Look into that. Okay. So now can we move into the process today?
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay. Take a very comfortable position, sit relaxed. If you want to have some water, have some water. If you want to switch off the video, you can. Okay. Sit very comfortably, taking few deep breaths in. Can everybody hear my voice as well as the music? Okay, fine. Okay. Let's invite the wisdom of our ancestors through the Navjo prayer of beauty. The beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Beauty exists in all things. Our job is gently shift our focus to find the beauty in each experiences of life. Now, bring your awareness to the area of your heart. Breathe a little slower than usual, as if your breath is coming from your heart. Visualize that inhalation and exhalation is passing through your heart. You are breathing through your heart. Allow the exhale of the breath to be longer than the inhale. Inhale for a count of 5 seconds and exhale for 8 seconds. Inhale for 5 seconds and exhale for 8 seconds. Continue to breathe through your heart. Continue to the best of your ability and feel that shift in your body, keeping your focus in your heart center. Continue to breathe through your heart. Keep breathing through your heart. Now, invite a positive, a regenerative, uplifting feeling into your body. A feeling of gratitude and appreciation, love, care for someone. Create the feeling to the best of your ability and surrender to that feeling. Fully embracing it while allowing it to radiate from your heart to fill your body and your entire being. See whatever you are grateful for in your life. Embrace it completely and feel that shift in your body. Now, invite the wisdom of our ancestors through the beauty prayer. Allow the wisdom and the intent of the message to permeate into your entire being. To the best of your ability, feel the intent as if you are speaking the code and directly from your heart. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, repeat with me the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, repeat the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, repeat the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Again, deep inhalation, and as you exhale, repeat the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. One more round. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Inhale deeply and exhale the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, the beauty that you live with, the beauty that you live by, the beauty upon which you base your life. Notice how your body feels. Pay attention to your physical sensations and your emotions. What is that shift which happens in your body? In your physical body and your emotional body. There is no correct experience or incorrect experience. Just notice the difference which occurred since you began this process. Just notice how you're feeling. And allow the wisdom of the ancestors. Just allow. Slowly tuning back to the present moment. Move your fingers, move your feet. Slowly, taking your time. Slowly come back. Opening your beautiful eyes with a beautiful smile. How are you all feeling after the process? Have some water. If anybody wants to share something, we can have a few minutes of sharing and then wind up. Are you able to feel the shift before and after the coherence meditation? Like once you bring a different feeling into your body, are you able to feel that shift?
Yes,
How?
feeling.
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh, it's a lukewarm. It's a very the
Wow.
morning. There is after the mist. There is a feeling of warmness.
Yes, yes,
The
yes.
new sunlight. That
Yes.
feel.
You got that feeling. That's beautiful. Yes. So that means our body, our brain, we have the ability to recreate or regenerate our feelings however we want to feel. We can create it. Now it's
Shanisha,
our choice. Yes,
what I
yes, teacher.
intended.
Yes, teacher.
I am attracting blissful atmospheres. I am attracting blissful workplace. I am attracting blissful people, blissful money. All this law of attraction with blissful. That's my intention.
That's beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, bliss is the ultimate state. Yes. Joy and beauty. Yes. Okay. So can we wind up if you don't have any questions and sharing? Can we wind up for today? Okay. You can get this process from the recording. Okay. I will share the recording in the group. Okay. You can try to implement it. Bring this coherent technique into your daily life. try to see beauty in everyday life. Please do share in the group what is the beauty that you saw in your day-to-day life in the coming days. Let's make it a practice. Okay. Okay, dears. Bye then. Bye for
Thank you,
today.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Meet you all for
Take
the
care.
next
you.
full moon circle.
Full moon.
Bye.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Yeah, it
Take
was really
care.
good.
Night.
Thank you.
Everyone,
Bye.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night, everyone.